Yeah, well, we're just gonna have to eat our vegetables now. Is what it's gonna have to be. So, I'm almost done with this game. It's literally just catching a couple legendaries if I want, and then... I don't know what Joy-Cons I hit there. And then I'm done. So, this playthrough is almost done, and then I can forget about it. I offered to lend it to a friend who was interested, and I said, you can just hold on to it for however long. I don't care. Like, I don't really see myself wanting to play this game again anytime soon, either. One of these days when it's coordinated, might do a hide-and-seek rematch. But that takes coordination, and we'll see if we ever end up doing that. That Johnny Nerd and I. Oh, yeah, I have a layout for this. Watch it lag as we switch on over. And... it's lagging a lot. Holy crap. I know that this is a worse PC, but hey, there we go. Let's hope I don't swap out my team for anybody, because I don't think I have the resources on this machine to sort that out. Anyway, this is very dark. Why is my camera border not there? Off, on. Now my camera border is there. Sweet. This is JanLAN 2024. We are here playing some video games, along with a lot of other people that are here playing some video games in this community hall here. And I figured, hey, why not use this as the venue to wrap up Pokémon Scarlet and Violet? I was just streaming some Mario RPG, but that's stressing me the heck out with its feedback systems, and I honestly felt like I would take this over that at this point. And I think all we really have left is catching those two not legendaries that are like connected to filling the decks. So I think that's what we're going to do here. This is a 2-day LAN gaming event. It started yesterday, Friday at 6 p.m. It is currently 4 p.m. the following day, and it goes until tomorrow at 1 p.m. So it's about like 2 days total-ish, almost there. And it's just a whole bunch of people coming together and playing video games. This is my spare parts machine that I'm streaming this off of, which is why I probably lagged a little bit more on switching over to the layout here. I'm so used to looking this way for the camera, being on a monitor there, but yeah, it's here. My setup here is like, here's my game and stuff that I'm playing. There's OBS, here's my microphone, my keyboard, Skyward Sword mat, stream deck and stuff there, and my whole little setup here, and I'm just putting the camera on top of my computer case, because why not? I literally just built this machine in this last week, because I replaced the motherboard and CPU in my main machine, and then the motherboard and CPU of that became this machine. So like the core and motherboard is the same that I've been streaming on with Scarlet and Violet for this entire time, I guess. I don't think I've streamed Scarlet and Violet since my hardware upgrade, and if I did, it doesn't really matter all that much for capture card games. This is the case since the computer isn't doing any work rendering the game itself. But yeah. Oh, hey kiddo. Wait, don't tell me. Yeah, I shelled out for Pokemon Home. I gave them a little bit more money, and I transferred my stuff. You actually caught over 150 Pokemon from the Kitakami Pokedex? Sort of. Oh, I know you're the real deal. It's not that much. I just shelled out some money. You act modest, kiddo. You should be proud. You probably know more about the Pokemon here in Kitakami than I do. I got here first. Which reminds me, I've got a favor to ask you, see? A real Pokemon catching pro like you is just what I need. Not interested. Kiddo, come on. It's important to take detours in life sometimes, don't you know that? Yeah, it's, the protagonist in this game is... I know every Pokemon game is kind of like this, but this is probably one of the best examples where everyone just decides what you are, what you're gonna be, what you're gonna do, and you just go along with it. Oh, well, it's raining now. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you anyway. The reason I came here to Kitakami was actually to find a certain Pokemon and photograph it. I've been searching on my own for ages, but I still haven't found it. So, kiddo, how about doing me a solid by helping me with my search? I'd owe you forever. Rumor has it that the Pokemon I'm looking for is pretty ferociously strong. Just think, you could catch it and bring it along on your adventures. Wouldn't that be helpful? Not enough to pique your interest? If so, I'll need you to prove you're strong enough to help. Wait, do I battle you? If we're really gonna partner up on this thing, then I want to know you're cut out for it. That, and I want to get a good shot of you looking all heroic and everything. Oh, we're not gonna battle. I thought you were gonna, like, test my metal art. Oh, yeah, okay. So, okay, one of us is taking the reign a little bit better than the other, it seems like. One of us is a wimp. Let's see. I would like to put in the front... I don't know, this works fine. I don't know what Pokemon she uses. I don't know these things. Okay, kiddo, time for me to take the perfect shot. And your confidence, that is. Ready to show me what you've got? Sure. I guess. Are you gonna have a Hisuian Arcanine or something? Yes, let's put a bit of distance between us. I have to keep my shots in focus. That ground there. The concrete under us actually looks pretty fine. It's like the grass over there that's not so great looking. If you take out the actual grass that's coming up from the ground, if you look at just the textures, it basically looks like something that you see on the GameCube. It does look a little bit better than a GameCube because of the actual grass on top of that, but not by a lot, in my opinion. Not strong, but don't hold back. Don't mind me snapping a few shots while we're at it. Even though you're probably not even going to do that, because they wouldn't program that in, I don't think. Challenge my parent, the photographer. Okay, what kind of Pokemon do you have? Noctowl. Okay, this is not exactly a great lead for me to be having in that case. Also, I heard a shot be snapped there. Nice heroic expression, would you? That'll take a real good shot if you do. I guess there'll be scenes like that where that's done. In the middle of battle dialogue. Sure. Wait, I'm horrendously over-leveled compared to you. This is fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Thinking that I need to switch out here. Okay, so here, let's just do this. Sure. Let's give that a go in that case. Lower your attack, like it really matters. Of course, whenever an NPC uses it, it lands. This is fine. I don't think you can even do major damage to me. So that's okay. I'm just gonna do this until I wake up. I don't think you're gonna really be able to do much about it, quite frankly. Oh, well, there's that. But hey, big stretch, I'm kind of tired. So I started streaming at like, hold on, I put it in the broadcast channel, the exact times on it. So it started at 6 p.m. yesterday. I got here a little bit late. I started streaming at 7:32 p.m. and ended at 5:40 a.m. And then, wow, you lived. Nice moves, kiddo. Glad to see you're not distracted by the camera. And from 5:40 a.m., I tried to get some sleep. I was kind of half awake, half asleep. There's a lot of external stimulus around here, evidently. I just brought my chair back like that and lied back and passed out. Was the case. Not exactly the most comfortable thing. So I don't actually know how much sleep I got, but I started streaming this session at 10 a.m. sometime. Well, I can see when the going live notification was put out. 10:33 a.m. it looks like. So not even 5 hours after trying to go to sleep. I don't know how much sleep I got. It was very on and off. And, iffy on, huh? Let's see here. I should use... I don't know. This is fine. How about new challenger? This one won't be easy to beat. Oh, I think I got it mixed up where it's like grass resists electricity. Electricity doesn't resist grass. I don't know. Forgot how but ugly this game is. Yeah, it kind of is. I'll just crunch, I guess. Crunch, crunch, munch, munch. Come on, Leafeon, let's take the ultimate shot. Wait, I keep forgetting that terrestrialization is a thing, honestly. Oh, you're not even doing that. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Nom. Alright, well, maybe I'll switch. Alright, we're going over to later. But yeah, so I'm running on... I have no idea how many hours of sleep here. I'm basically half asleep already. Is kind of the case. And it's been a little bit difficult keeping attention and focus during some of the things I've been streaming this session thus far. But, I mean, this probably doesn't take a whole lot of focus and stuff, right? Probably. We'll see. This'll be fine. This'll be a-okay. I hope. We'll see. Wow, we defeated Perrin the photographer. Now that's a keeper. Now I was wanting to show the grandkids. Put an album in the scrapbook. Show one day. There's something, alright. I got a bunch of good shots of you in action, too. What did I do? I think I'm pretty sure it was my Pokemon that were doing things. You just might have what it takes to hold your own against the Blood Moon Beast. Is that the Pokemon you're after? Yeah, a certain Ursaluna I've been searching for. Oh yeah, I think I heard something about that. But is this not legendary? I thought I was going after the legendary dogs that have the different looks and stuff or something other. It's known as the Blood Moon Beast. Have you ever heard of Ursaluna? Word is they weren't all that uncommon a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. See, Ursaluna is a Pokemon that usually has this big yellow mark on its forehead resembling a full moon. But they say this one's mark is red. Ooh. The red moon, as if seen through a veil of blood. That's deep. That's why they call it the Blood Moon Beast. Do those, Gosh dang it, I'm blanking on the word. Just like the canisters of the gas over there. Why am I blanking on the word? That's how low on sleep I am. That's how fried my brain is. But the canisters with the gas that you use as a fuel for things over there. Just pop in. Miss Ursaluna, the Blood Moon Beast, who's
I can talk through this now, I guess. But for whatever reason, my microphone stopped working. The light is still on. Oh, the cable came halfway out as I, like, nudged it, I guess. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. No, not advanced audio properties.
there. Something like that. Now, it should be working. I think I literally nudged the cable and it came part way out. It was in enough that the light was still on my microphone, but yeah, whoops. Anyway, the thing that I was saying that was probably muted while I was saying was that, I've seen some of the comparisons that people have been making between, like, Pokemon and Pal World designs. Where's my objective? Oh, okay, it's just not gonna be there on the max zoom out thing, Bob. Are my Pokemon healed? I've seen the comparisons that some people have made, and I feel like there are some that are just very much out of left field. Like, I think I saw one where it's like, hey, there's this wolf that looks like Lycanroc, and it's like, are you sure that doesn't just look like a wolf? A generic kind of wolf design? It's not like it's really a copy of that specific Pokemon per se. So there are some that I feel like are a little bit of a stretch like that, but there's a lot that are just, yeah, that is basically that Pokemon in a different color / different typing. So, like, there is honestly a lot that is justified to be said about Pal World from what I've been seeing online. There are definitely a lot that are pretty much close, or just taking established ideas and being like, yeah, let's just change it up a little bit. Let's just copy the homework and switch it up a little bit here. So, I do feel like some of the criticisms are definitely justified for it. Some are a little bit like, really? Like, are you sure that's not just a generic, that kind of creature? But there are definitely some where I've seen the comparisons and it's like, okay, yeah, yeah. So, that's what's going on there. But yeah, that apparently released in early access yesterday, today, something like that. I've been seeing it advertised on Steam. One looks like Luxray with a different How is that a hitbox for... Okay. What an amazing camera angle. Can I fix it? Sort of. Anyway. I think I heard that one mentioned. I don't even remember what it looks like. Honestly. Let's yoink. With that being out, I was not at all planning on doing like a playthrough of that or anything. My schedule's too busy. I'm not sure if it's the kind of thing that really interests me personally anyway. Seeing it available and while I'm at this event, part of me was in like a little bit of a debate, like, hey, what if I just picked it up and played like a session as a one-off while I'm here at this event? But, meh, I don't know if I have time for that. We'll see what my, I want to get through like so many milestones in my current in-progress things, and I don't know how much time I'm going to have by the end, but we'll see. I don't know. The answer is most likely not, if that's going to end up getting coverage though. Be the case. In terms of Pokemon stuff, when I eventually have the time, I think the next thing that I'd like to do is XD Gale of Darkness, since I did Coliseum last year. I kind of want to see what happens next year. Hi. How's it going? Should I have saved just before this? Maybe. Ah, there's one damn fine Poliwhirl. Yeah, good. Just like that. Okay, now yeah, because Poliwhirl can definitely achieve cute really well. Keep watching. Keep watching or cringe. Let's look at you, you clever thing. Lovely. It's literally been doing the same stance this whole time. I heard an emote come out, but I didn't even see it look all that different. Let's hold that pose for a sec. Yes. You know, there's stuff like this that I would just read out casually, just like that, at home. But it feels kind of weird to do in the middle of a public setting. Keep watching. Oh, look at you. Didn't even know you could pull off that kind of expression. So photogenic. You're just too adorable, you know that? Yeah, I just use your imagination here. Keep watching. This is an extra survey of cuteness. It's literally just the same. It's just standing there. What? Oh, hey, partner. You made it. How long have you been standing there? You weren't, listening in on all that stuff. Nope, don't want to know. Forget I asked. Anyway, it's right around this part of the forest where people have supposedly seen the Blood Moon Beast. Curiously, all the sightings have been on nights with heavy fog. Spooky. That looks like a thumbnail right there. In fact, I've heard that all kinds of unusual Pokemon appear on foggy nights. I'm sure that the Blood Moon Beast is one of them. It's gotta be. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Oh, is that my little cutie pie back for another photo shoot? Whoa, it's a Spooter! Whoa, the super laggy text box vanishing. But yeah, I have mixed feelings about Coliseum. I really like its double battles. I really like the depth that comes with it. I didn't like how repetitive it got. Like, when I think of mainline Pokemon, I don't think of it really having a lot of variety in terms of what you're doing. But it really made me appreciate the variety of mainline Pokemon games, or just like in comparison to Coliseum. Because Coliseum is just like battle to battle to battle to battle to battle for like 1 to 3 hours at a time. And I just would get really sick and tired of it by the end. And the enemy levels would be, or the opposing trainer levels would be high enough that they would expect you to just go around and grind more of those battles from time to time. And I got so bored of that, along with Scarlet and Violet at the time, that I literally went around catching those 4 legendaries of Ruin, or whatever the heck they are, in Scarlet and Violet at the same time that I was grinding in Coliseum, because I was so bored of both games that I combined them to both of them at once. And I didn't like how the difficulty made it so that if you're not using the legendary beast, you basically shoot yourself in the foot. Like, it basically feels like, hey, 3 of your party should be the legendary beasts. Then you're going to have, like, 2 that's probably going to be Umbreon, Espeon. Then you have, like, 1 that you'll choose. So it didn't really feel all that customizable if you want to actually be optimal. But I did like it did make it a lot fresher. The whole double battles and the depth that came with it was actually really good. Was the case. I really like the strategies that the opposing trainers are pulling off, especially at the end. So I generally liked that. The music slapped. That was really cool. It had some intriguing ideas going on. I liked the whole capturing the shadow Pokemon from opposing trainers and stuff like that. I did like the whole process towards purification and stuff, where it's like slowly take away that shadow meter. I wish that it wasn't as much of a grind as it was, because it's quite a decent bit grindy. But so overall, I had mixed feelings about the game. I generally liked it. I've heard that apparently a lot of the issues that I had with Coliseum are apparently like better in Gale of Darkness, so I'm kind of intrigued to see it and experience it here. But yeah, but But yeah, let's just see here. Hello, Rico man. I'm playing Pal World soon? Probably not. I don't think. I mean, vote now on your phones, I guess. Whoa, it's a Spooter. Maybe not the best to be leading with Vivian here, but like, the level can't be all that high. Most likely. So yeah, I had some kind of mixed feelings about Coliseum. I don't think I could see myself playing it again, just because of how grindy it was, and it's like, it feels like the kind of game where it's like, I beat it once and I'm good, I think. I don't really need to go through it again. Time for my legs to give out. This great photo op right in front of me. You absolute maniac. No, let's just send a later. But yeah. I don't have the time, I'm not really all that interested per se. My game schedule is already like years long. And it has to be especially low during this university semester, considering I'm literally developing 2 video games right now. So that could be pretty time consuming. Is the case. And I'm already so behind on my game schedule. I wanted to have things like Persona 5 Tactica beaten months ago, and I still haven't beaten it yet. Same with Fire Emblem Fates, but I've kind of reserved myself to that taking a little while. This, I thought I'd have Scarlet and Violet done by now. I still don't. Oh, that really surprised me. Like, the things that are currently on my game schedule is Persona 5 Tactica, Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Pokémon Scarlet and Violet, technically, Tales of Symphonia, and I said I'd do one more Mario RPG stream. I did that. So, I guess you could say 5 things. It's about to become 6 things in a couple weeks' time, because Persona 3 Reload is going to come out right around the corner, and that's probably going to be another, like, 100+ hour playthrough, knowing how Persona 5 was. And then a couple weeks from that, there's also a couple new releases that are coming out that I plan on playing, like Skull and Bones, and I'll play the remake of Mario vs. Donkey Kong there. In March, if I have the time, there's Unicorn Overlord, which is coming out, which is such an awful name for a game. Like, the game name is so bad, but the game itself actually looks really sick. Comes out a few days after my birthday, actually. If I have the time, I'd like to play it. But that's probably going to be another really, really long game if I do that. And yeah, I just don't have I just don't really have space for things. If I did play Pal World, it would just be as like a one-off, just to see a little smidge of it at this event here, as like a meme kind of thing. And depending on how things go in terms of like my schedule here over the next like less than 24 hours, since it's 4:23 p.m. and this ends at 1 p.m. tomorrow, depending on how much progress I make through my current things, maybe we'll do like a little brief one-off just for the fun of it while here. But I do not have time for a full playthrough, unless it's like the actual shortest thing ever. I can Google it. I mean, there might not be a whole lot of data on it yet. How long to beat Pal World? Because it will be funny as a meme. Who knows? There's nothing on how long to beat yet. Who knows? Well, pulling out more cookies. Can I has a cookie? Perfect, thanks.
Okay.
If I have time and how much progress I get through my stuff that I want to get through here, and have some time to hop into Pal World as a meme, would you want to play with me?
Sure.
So like, yeah. It was impressive how long she stayed awake though, honestly. You haven't slept yet? Well, I mean, I know you tried to, but
Yeah,
you
no,
couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep, then I played Clash of Clans. I got up and yeah.
Are you planning on continuing to stay awake for a while?
Yeah. I played for like 16 hours straight. Everything was like
I don't think I could see myself playing one game for 16 hours straight. The most I ever did was like 13 and a half of Dark Souls 3. And then I hated life by then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You build a base, you fight. Nobody on the
In one match?
One match.
One match, 3.5 hours.
Yeah, until a team finally was able to knock us out.
Well,
They usually
That's-
only take 20 minutes.
sounds like one heck of an intense match.
Yeah.
Right there.
But they were all using AKs, best gun in the game. And,
But Hmm.
Tiny
yeah.
water gun fuse. And I think we won 7 fights with just those little tiny guns.
Sounds like fun times. I don't know if you've played any of the Scarlet and Violet DLC.
No.
It's something. There are actually some parts I really liked about it, but it's about as stable as the main game. But I'm out here trying to. I wanted to get the couple legendary Pokemon that it added that I'm missing, and I thought that this was the quest line to do it. But now I'm looking for a bear instead, and I don't know how that happened. So, yeah. Probably gotta play Pal World yourselves as you were playing Persona 4 Golden and you reach the end of the final dungeon. So, I'll come back to that later, but don't feel so good at the moment. Don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Yeah.
It's a 2-player game.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I was just saying, like, it'd be fun you're having someone along that is,
Yeah.
like, changing the controller between and just, like, seeing what the heck it even is. So, like, yeah, like I said, I was thinking about doing it as, like, a one-off
Yeah,
as
sure.
a meme. Or something like
I
that.
would be down.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll follow up about that in a little bit. Because that'd be kind of funny, I think. But yeah, anyone that doesn't know, my cousin's kiddos that I'm here with, that I play a lot of game stuff with. I don't think that that was on the camera. Because I don't have this one on. It's this one that's here. It's the case. I can have this one on, but it's like keyboard cam.
Yeah.
Meh. Bam. There. I think I dropped a chocolate chip or something. Well,
that.
that's gonna melt in my lap somewhere now. Hopefully not.
Do that.
That would not be good. Well, let's keep seeing about this bear here. That was okay though. Thanks, partner. Apparently it adds like some new form of Ursaluna. It has a red mark instead of a yellow one.
Oh.
And I think Pokedex-wise, it counts as a different species from what I've heard online.
It's a blood moon.
That's what it's called.
Oh.
That's actually what it's called in the game. That's what I'm looking for now, apparently, instead of the thing that I thought that I was coming here to look for. Thanks to you too, of course. Oh, there's a lot of stuff popping in. Feel a bit bad for that Ariados. Probably wasn't expecting to see humans out here. But only attacked because it was surprised. We should step a tent. Now let the Pokemon know we're here and help them get used to us. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Cool looking tent. Oh, it's a shaman design. It's actually an awesome tent. It's a Pokeball on the front. That's actually the coolest tent I've ever seen in Pokemon. Not gonna lie. That's actually really cool.